Hey, just Tom here. I wanted to just show you a neat idea I came up with. A few people have been asking, so I figured I'd just give you a little run through of what this is all about. Wood hoops. How do you mount microphones on wood hoops? I use, you can't see it here, but I use some stands for my underheads. But I do like clip-ons, and when I got these drums, these are Whitney Penguin drums, solid wood hoops. And how do you mount them? This is kind of what I came up with. It's 3D printed. It's actually 3D printed out of some wood filament I had hanging around. That little channel there in the back, what that allows you to do is glue in this little stub. And this stub is just like the right height and everything, and it kind of goes in like this. And it's just super glues in there. It was easy to just print it in two pieces. But I was originally, this stub was quite a bit taller, couple inches, and I noticed that the angle of the mic, so basically this piece kind of would clip onto the drum here, you know, with that stub. But this is basically what the finished units look like. These are the ones that I actually use, and it's just a Shure Beta mini condenser. Everything black you see is from Shure, but I made it so that it'll screw onto the little stub there, and this will snap onto the drum kind of like this. And I put Velcro on the bottom to protect the hoops. Snaps on like that, and you can position it where you want. You know, it pretty much stays in position. Best thing to do is when you're not using them, remove them. Otherwise, you can see it's opened a little. You kind of squeeze it closed if you want a little. You know, heat it up a little and squeeze it. But the reason why this is opened up a little is because I've had these mounted on here forever, for about a year. So amazingly, they still mount on really nice. But a good angle, just the right height probably. I was thinking of making a couple a little taller and just trying them out recording. But anyway, I got inquiries about them. People are like, where'd you buy those? Okay, I said, no, unfortunately you can't buy them. I kind of made them. Designed in Google SketchUp, sliced with MakerBot software and printed on my MakerBot printer. But the wood filament is actually sandable and stainable and even varnishable. And to be honest with you, before I had these small betas here, this is what I was using. So everything here you see that's wood in color, that's also 3D printed, but I sanded it and stained it a little and polyurethaned it a little. And I'll show you kind of what that looks like on the drums. It's a very heavy mic, so I really didn't want to play out with these. But that's basically what it looks like. Still pretty neat. You know, you could probably mount it better on a bass drum like that. And it was super adjustable, a bunch of different holes here, so you could move the mic, you know, in and out. But this is all part of the mic, everything black, including the nut and everything. So I just made the wood piece. I don't plan on selling these. They're very big. They're heavy for these drums. Still a neat design, but I really like these. You can see the size difference. Oh my god. So I had a bunch of these Audio-Technica mics that I used to use years back. They were nice, hypercardioid Pro 25s. So I might use these on a bigger kit later on, but I really like these Shure Betas. Small condensers, they pick up awesome sound, and very light. I'm able to mount them on my drums like this. This one usually goes here, and the other goes here. And I made these neat little clips. They're the exact same dimensions and everything, but I added just a little thing in, and that's so that you could wrap wires around. Or, and I also use them for is holding my drum key, my in-ear monitors. I loop around that. I just made a couple of them so I can kind of just hang a few things off. But on this kit, you don't want to really put a lot of weight. But yeah, pretty slick. If anyone actually has these microphones, I actually have too much to care here. Basically just glue that piece on, or I could super glue it for you if you really want. But they're made for those betas. I could probably make these a little different sizes, you know, heights and everything to accommodate other mics. But yep, send me an email, let me know what you think. I think it's something you might want to try. I could probably make a few sets. All right, take care.